Hey you guys, welcome. So today's focus is going to be all about throwing a better teep. So we're going to focus on the hamstrings, the hip flexors, and of course the full rotation of the hip. So I want to suggest that you have a hand wrap to use as a strap. And of course, if you have your blocks, you can always use your blocks or your books. But I'm going to show you how to do it without using any blocks today, just in case you don't have any. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a few rounds of a modified sun salutation to get warmed up in our hips. And then we're just going to work on a little bit of power and balance so that you can really get the most out of your teeps. Come to the front of your mat. Big toes touch and the heels are slightly apart here. I want you to just tuck the tailbone in ever so slightly and then roll the shoulders back and down, letting the palms face forward. Chin is nice and parallel to the earth, and the crown of the head is reaching high. Make sure the belly is tucked slightly in here. And you can close down the eyes and just start breathing. Nice, full, deep belly inhales, filling up the full parameter of the belly from the front, the sides, and the back. And exhaling a bit slower, a bit longer than that inhale. Just start noticing where you are in space. Keep the breathing going. Feeling your fingertips, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, all the way down to the root, to the soles of your feet. Just really checking in, doing a full body scan with this big inhale here. And just allowing yourself to really be with the breath here, noticing if the mind is already beginning to wander, and just doing your best to really focus on filling that belly up, feeling the sensation in the body, allowing all of the other worries and feelings to just kind of dissipate for the next few minutes that we're together. And take one more big inhale here. Little bit more, little bit more, a little bit more. Hold it here. And exhale slowly, softly. And here you can make an intention to your practice to be fully present, to take at least one thing away that you can use in your everyday life. And just gently open the eyes. Good. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And exhale, you're going to hinge from the hips and dive forward, leading with the heart. Inhale. Hands can be on the shins here. Nice halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees if you have to. Hands come down. Step the right foot back and the left foot back. And we're holding plank here. Give me 5 deep breaths. Making sure you're pressing the hands firmly into the mat. You're hollowing out the chest here. That lower belly is tucked and engaged, and you're pressing back through the heels. Nice and strong plank. Give me 2 more breaths here. Nice and full. Don't cheat yourself on that breath. Good. Next exhale, we're going to lower the knees, bending the elbows directly back at a 90-degree angle. Chin comes down. Inhale. Press the heart forward. Untuck the toes. Roll the shoulders back, elbows towards one another. And then exhale, push it up. Downward facing dog. It's our first downward facing dog, so make sure the hands are spread nice and wide. You have that beautiful L shape in the fingertips, so your pointer finger is facing forward. You're pressing the full palm into the mat. And then you're just reaching that belly towards the quads here, trying to get that head in line with the biceps. And if you're feeling like really tight in the hamstrings, just put a slight bend in the knee so that you can continue reaching that tailbone to the sky. 3 more big breaths here. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Last full breath. And on the exhale, we're going to go ahead and walk the feet all the way up to the fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold here, just hanging and dangling. Grab opposite elbows and let the head be heavy. You can let yourself sway from side to side. And adding the bend as deeply as you need it to really get that belly to come lay flat on the thighs. Next inhale, just rolling yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae until you're standing tall. And checking in just like we started, rooting down through the feet, tucking the belly in, shoulders roll down and back, crown of the head reaches high. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back here. Exhale, we're going to place the hands down. You're going to step the right foot back this time and lower right knee. Untuck right toes. Inhale, lift arms high. And then really sit those hips down. Feel the right hip flexor lengthening. Give me 2 breaths here. Exhale, left hands come down, framing that left foot. Step the left foot back, plank pose. 2 breaths here. Exhale, either halfway down or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Lower left knee down. Untuck left toes. Inhale, reach it high. Press those hips forward. Feels so good. I feel it in my hips, hip flexors specifically. If you need to feel it a little bit more, just engage that left glute and keep sinking the hips forward. Exhale, hands come down, framing that right foot. Step the right foot back, plank. 1 breath here. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Smooth out the breath. Inhale, peek forward. Big step with the left foot. And then the right to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, roll yourself up high. Hands come to reach over the head. Exhale, hands down through the heart center. And we're going to build on that. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back this time. Left knee comes down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands down either to the blocks or the earth. And we're going to straighten this right leg. Inhale. I know that it might feel hard to get the hands down, so here's where your blocks would come in. If you can get the fingertips, that's awesome. Nice flat back here. Maybe this is enough. If you want an extra breath, you can go ahead and exhale, fold forward, reaching that chin towards the toes. 1 full breath wherever you are. And then inhale, place that foot back down. Inhale, arms high. 1 more breath here. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back, plank. It's getting nice and warm. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Quads are off the mat if you're an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Lower right knee down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands down and then straighten left leg. Full breath here. Maybe this is enough. Really flex those left toes. Exhale, fold. Making sure the hips aren't pressing out to the right. Make sure they're nice and square. Good. Next inhale, bend that left leg, arms up. Reach those hips down. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left foot back and halfway, vinyasa, your choice. Either knees, chest, chin, or halfway. We're getting warm up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Smooth out the breath. And if you notice the mind is beginning to wander, just start tuning into the body. Big, deep belly breaths. What am I noticing? My hips are tight. How can I breathe a little bit more into that? Maybe my left hip is feeling it a bit more than my right, just tuning in. Inhale. Look forward, step the left foot and the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, hands through the heart center. One more round, we're adding on. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we step the right foot back this time. We're going to lower right knee. And you're going to walk the hands over to the right as I pivot on my right knee. So the leg is coming behind me now. And the left toes pivot towards the right. I'm going to extend the left leg nice and long. And inhale, come up, coming into our gate pose. Right knee is underneath the right hip. Left is extended and long. Take a nice full inhale here. One more full belly inhale. And then on the exhale, you're just going to reach the right hands down the right leg. And I'm going to inhale, the left arm comes up. So my left hand is going to be reaching. I'm internally rotating the arm here. So the bicep is by the ear. And then I'm just going to fold over to the right. Maybe the hand comes all the way down. If not, engage that core. Let's get some belly work in. Let's get that core working. Always use your blocks if you need to. Keeping that left foot down nice and long. Give me 2 more breaths. Keep reaching through left toe, pinky toe, all the way up to the fingertips. Just feeling like one long line here. Good. Next inhale. Engage the core. Come all the way up. This time we're going to let the left hand slide down the left leg. And again, internal rotation of the right arm. So I'm lifting the arm up. The palm is facing behind me. And then I'm just going to shift and start tilting over the left leg. But I'm not using this hand to really weigh, okay? I want you to keep a nice tight core as you just let the left hand slide down that left leg. And we're going to really reach through the hands, gazes up towards the sky. I want you to reach up through that arm so that you can feel it in the hip flexor. Send the breath to the right lung. Try not to let the heart collapse. Everything is pressing forward. Tucking the tail, heart is pressing forward. One more breath. Exhale, come back to center. We're going to go ahead and fold here. And we're just going to rock the hips back and forth. We'll go 5 rocks. So maybe you try to get the tailbone to meet that right heel. Last one. Good. And now we're just going to pivot again. So left toes begin to reach forward. We walk the left hands forward. I'm pivoting on the right knee until I get back into this runner's lunge. And here, going to inhale, reach the arms high, sink the hips. Exhale, straighten out the leg. Breathing here. Good. Inhale. Reach the arms up one more time. Sink those hips. And then exhale. Hands come down. Clear it out. Let's meet in downward facing dog. And just notice the difference in sides. I'm just gonna flip here. You stay where you are. Stay where you are. And this time we're gonna step the right foot forward. And you'll lower left knee. Good. In. Arms come up. Sink the hips here. Good. And then on the exhale, bring the down. We're going to to the left. As you pivot, on the left, on the right toes, and the left knee. Inhale, arms to the hands to the hips. Breathing here, getting your balance, checking everything, making sure that right foot is nice and flat. We're going to reach the right palm to face towards the ceiling here as we reach the hand high. So now the bicep is right by the ear, the palm is facing back. Left hand is reaching down the left quad. And then I'm just going to reach here, start folding over to the left side as I feel like one long line from right fingertips to right toes. Maybe you can get the hand all the way down. Really feeling that pinky toe active, pressing it into the floor, reaching the arms high. One more breath here. And then reach it up. This time right hand reaches down, the right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, fold. Don't collapse in the belly, don't collapse in the heart. Keep pressing the hips forward. One more breath here. Inhale, come up. And we're going to pivot over to that right leg. Coming into the runner's lunge. Inhale, arms high here. Exhale, straight leg. 2 breaths here. Really flex those toes. Good. Inhale. Rebend that leg. Place the hands down. And clear it out. Plank. Lower down. Upward facing. Downward facing. And smooth out the breath here. Nice smile on your face. You're more than halfway there. Go ahead and walk the hands back. And let's grab opposite elbows. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, fold. Let yourself hang heavy here. Really let go of the head. What I see happens a lot is that people are like this. So make sure you're relaxing in the neck. Nothing has to work in the upper body here. Just let it all hang. Good. Grab your strap as you roll up. So let's come to the center of your mat. You'll be at the top of your mat. I'm coming to the center. And we're going to work on some balance. So have your strap handy. And first, we're going to go ahead and you're just going to start grounding in that left foot. So I want you to think of a triangle shape on the foot. So start bouncing the weight from the big toe, the pinky toe, all the way down to the heel. And feeling the full foot really pressing into the mat here. Then we'll go ahead and just rise up in the right knee. And another key point here is that I want you to keep your drishti, so your focus here is really important. You want to be looking at a spot that is down and slightly forward, so not directly down, but just a bit forward. And let's go ahead and hug that knee in one more time. Ooh, my balance is off. And we can roll out the ankle and go the other way. Good. So now you're going to use your strap. And we're going to go ahead and hook the strap onto the ball of your foot. On the inhale, you're going to begin to straighten that leg. So keep the knee up as high as it will go, and just try to straighten that leg, keeping it nice and high up. Inhale here. Nice strong left leg, so keep pressing that left heel into the earth. Right leg is flexed and strong. And you can begin to walk that grip closer to the right leg. And with your strap, we're going to go ahead and open up the right leg to the right side. So you're going to put a bend in the right knee. And then on the inhale, I want you to lift the knee up slightly and then open it to the right. Keep the shoulders facing forward. Maybe this is enough. This is perfect. Just focus on your balance. Focus on keeping the shoulders straight and forward, so keeping them squared. And that left hip, keep that left hip nice and square. If you feel like you want a little extra, you can go ahead and straighten that right leg. Breathing here. Keep that drishti, keep that balance. If you fall, come right back in. We're breathing here. Building that power in that leg for your teeps, while also opening up the hips and lengthening the hamstrings. One more breath. Bend the knee, then bring that knee forward again. And you're going to release. Actually, you're going to release the strap, yeah? And from here, both hands on the hip, I want you to press through that heel and straighten that leg as high as it will go. Try to keep the heel and the knee in line with the hip, holding for 5. Keep it high. 4, 3, flex those toes. Don't lean back too much. Sit nice and tall. 2, and 1. Release it down. Nice job. Shake it out. So what this does is we're building the strength in the quad to really keep that leg high, right? So it's like an engagement of the quad to really lift here. And then we're straightening the leg as if you were having your teep. We're just not pressing the hips forward, but we're building that strength and also getting the space in the hamstring to lift your leg a bit higher. Good. Grab your strap. Let's go to the other side. The right foot presses firmly into the mat, thinking of that triangle, choosing your drishti, locking in, and then go ahead and bring that knee high up. You can hug it up here, get that balance right, and then circle out the ankle. Circle the other way. Nice. And for this side, I'll show you what it looks like to not use the strap, but if you need the strap, please use the strap. If you have the flexibility, you can grab onto the big toe. This is just a variation. Again, use your strap if you need it. And I'll straighten out my leg here. You can bring the right hand to the right hip. I want you to stand nice and tall, keeping everything engaged. My left foot is as if I was standing on the floor. The right foot is pressing into the earth, nice and engaged. Inhale here. I'm lengthening my hamstring, so I'm pressing that heel forward. And then here I'm going to bend in the knee and open it up to the right first. Okay, maybe this is enough. Square the hips, sit nice and tall. If you need a little bit more, we extend out to the left. Making sure the shoulders are square over this standing leg. Breathing here. You can gaze to the opposite shoulder if that feels good. One more breath. If you fall, come right back. Good. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward, and let's go ahead and release that foot. Reach that knee high, and then on the exhale, you're going to extend through the left heel. Try to keep that knee up. Keep that leg nice and high here. Hold it here. 5, engage that quad. 4, reach it high. 2, and 1, shake it out. Nice job, you guys. Good. Go ahead and step. If you're not at the front of your mat, we're going to just clear this one out. Inhale, nice big inhale, nice big scoop, maybe a mini back bend here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back and the left foot back. This is your last one. Exhale down, inhale, upward facing dog. Really roll those shoulders back. Press the heart through. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. So you have a few options here. You can go ahead and take 10 breaths in your child's pose. You can come to sit on the knees, take 10 breaths here. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice big belly breath. And a nice full exhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. Just give thanks to yourself for showing up for this practice. Know that this is all helping you to be better every single day. Don't beat yourself up if you're not where you want to be. Enjoy the journey, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.